What's up, guys? Dylan here with TheByesRegret. I'm finally back after a fairly long hiatus. I'm really sorry to leave you all in the dark on where I've been or what I've been doing rather than uploading. I know we had a very good streak going for a while where we were consistently uploading and playing the game and having fun. But in light of recent events, the game became kind of boring to me, and I just wasn't having the opportunities to go to locals like I did prior. But I will be getting back into it and attending locals again, and playing more GOAT, and hopefully branching out into some different content such as modern Yu-Gi-Oh!, maybe even some other old formats like 2002, Edison, Tengu Plant. Basically, whatever the world kind of like offers me is what I'm gonna kind of upload. I do want to keep this channel primarily GOAT, but for the time being, some variety I think is what is due on this channel. But the deck building bug kind of bit me in the ass the other night, and it really made me want to get into it and start playing primarily GOAT again and playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. So this is the first deck that I'm bringing you all. I hope to get a lot of deck profiles churned out over the next week or two, and then get back into like posting gameplay videos next week. For locals that I'm attending this week, I should be attending Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! On Wednesday, and then GOAT locals on Friday, like a time wizard event on Friday, and then maybe even Saturday I'll get some gameplay from both formats. But anyways, getting into this deck, this is a Levia Dragon, Daedalus, Legendary Ocean, kind of like a Watergate deck, kind of using Reasoning and Monster Gate to turbo out Daedalus and Aqua Spirit, just to kind of like easily churn out OTKs. Plus, obviously with Reasoning Gate, you can kind of just play Cyberstein Master of Oz and just win the game from there. But getting into it, starting out, we're playing 3 Levia Dragon Daedalus and 2 Abyss Soldier. These being the main targets that we can hit off of Reasoning and Monster Gate. The cool thing about like blind Reasoning with this deck going first, game 1 is you can just Reasoning. Your opponent will more than likely call 8 to keep you from hitting a DMOC, and then you can hit Levia Dragon, and it's just like, okay, well, I didn't get DMOC to add back a draw spell, but I just kind of like hit a Raigeki. And then Abyss Soldier, the fact that he's semi-limited, also don't pay no mind to my damaged Abyss Soldiers with the corners burnt off. But yeah, no, he's semi-limited for very good reason. This card is fuel for both of our banished pieces for this deck, and he just kind of like drives up the OTK potential, being another target. If they call 4, more than likely they'll hit the Abyss Soldier, but it doesn't matter because we'll have our grave set up to special whatever we have in our hand. And the other 2 targets I'm playing to hit off of Reasoning and Monster Gate are Cyberstein and DMOC. DMOC's pretty standard. Cyberstein was like a last-minute include with this deck. Just being able to summon anything is pretty fun. Usually we're summoning, because this is the only real way that we summon anything from the extra deck, but more than usually we're summoning Master of Oz or Gatling Dragon, but we're playing some generic stuff like Thousand Eyes, Dark Bolter, Reaper, stuff like that we could just summon out and screw with our opponent's game plan. But yeah, that's kind of like the main portion of the deck. Moving into our banished pieces, we're playing 3 Aqua Spirit and 3 Fenrir. Aqua Spirit, you banish 1 to special summon. Fenrir, you banish 2 to special summon, and Fenrir has a kind of Yada effect, where if he destroys an opponent's monster by battle, they skip their next draw phase. There is a really cool like Fenrir handlock deck with like a Pajama Trio and a couple of burn cards like Secret Barrel that I do want to try out for this format, which I'll probably do in the coming week or so. I'll probably test out this deck quite a bit. But, these are our main banished pieces. And then moving into the spell cards, there's quite a few of them. The rest of the deck is spell cards. We're playing 3 Reasoning, 3 Monster Gate, Funnily enough, in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh, if any of you follow that, these are both at 1 now in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh, which is kind of funny to think that these cards were like kind of underpowered in this format. So yeah, these are like our main combo main combo starters. Opening up Reasoning is like the way you want to start the game. Opening up Monster Gate is also very good, because if you have goats, you can like set a scapegoat and just kind of like wait a turn. Or if you open up Cyberstein, or if you hit Cyberstein off of Reasoning, you can Stein summon a fusion, and then Monster Gates sack off the Stein to summon another thing from the deck. And then we're playing 3-Dimension Fusion. This card is insane in Yu-Gi-Oh! Definitely should not have been legal in GOAT format, and I don't believe it was legal for very much longer after GOAT format. These were also basically the price point of the deck, which kind of like kept me from building this deck for a while. And then 3 goats. These are amazing. This card is there is a reason it's called GOAT format. It's the best stall card in the format. More than likely, you'll have some left over on your field if you flip it during your opponent's battle phase to use with Monster Gate or any other kind of sack outlet. And then 3 Legendary Ocean and the 2 Terraforming to search the Legendary Ocean. These are basically just 3 copies of Raigeki in the deck. It's this with Daedalus is just a Raigeki, and it's pretty fun. This is like the main reason to play the deck is this and Daedalus. But yeah, no, I really hope I can get some gameplay footage with this deck here soon, because I really want to show you all what this deck can do. And then going into 2-O's, 2 Brain Control. More than likely, if we have Legendary Ocean on the field, we can Brain Control our opponent's monsters, sack it all for Daedalus, and then Raigeki the rest of the field. And then 2 Upstart. Gotta play some kind of turbo aspect in this deck, because sometimes you can fall behind. And then for the 1-of spells, we are playing Pot of Greed, Graceful Duo. Pay no mind to my Korean duo. But yeah, no, self-explanatory Trinity. We are still playing Heavy Storm, which is just like, I know we're playing a lot of board wiping cards, but Heavy Storm can be basically the game winner for us if we go second. And then we're also playing Snatch Steal and Premature. Premature is very good with this deck. Snatch is kind of okay. It's just another copy of Brain Control, essentially. And then I'll quickly run through the extra, even though we don't normally go into it. But just some stuff that you can play for like targets for Cyberstein, 3 TER, Flame Ghost, Darkfire. These are just primarily heal here for, this is just kind of like the all-around standard extra deck that I would play with like any GOAT format deck that's playing Metamorphosis. But yeah, no, these are like our 2 low-level targets. They're both darks, so that's why we tend to play them. And then we're playing Dark Bolter, Fiend Skull, and Reaper for level 5s. Ryu Senshi, Jama King, and Dark Blade for our level 6s. I summon Ojama King more than probably Ryu Senshi and Dark Blade combined. Summoning this card is just so funny, because your opponent can't go, your opponent can't do anything really with their field. They can't put out huge fields to blow away your field. And then for level 7s, we're playing Last Warrior. And then also we're playing King Dragoon. I like this card. It's just a 2400 towers. It's 2400 pseudo towers. Like, you can still beat over it, but they can't banish it with. They can't banish it or put it back on top with Wing Blast. And then for our level 8 targets, the only 2 that really matter are Master of Oz and Gatling Dragon. Gatling Dragon's really fun. Master of Oz is usually the one that I'm summoning off of. Usually the one I'm summoning off Cyberstein. So that's it for this deck. I really appreciate the continued support on this channel. I know I haven't really put a lot of effort into it in the last couple of months, but I really want to get back onto the grind. I want to film a handful of deck profiles today and get them all churned out, and then get some gameplay done with the rest of my week, so that way I have fresh content for you all. May not be daily uploads moving forward. I might just start recording in bulk and uploading 3 or 4 days a week. But I really do appreciate everything that all of you have done to kind of give me a kick in the ass that I needed to start this again. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.